How's it going? This is Jim Donovan. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about what goldfish do better than humans. My family and I have a nice little goldfish named Jeremiah. He lives in a SpongeBob SquarePants themed habitat because my daughter Ella is such a big fan of SpongeBob. According to researchers, goldfish like Jeremiah have an attention span of about 9 seconds, which is 1 second longer than that of the average human being. Pretty crazy, right? Well, according to a study published in 2015 by Microsoft, human attention spans have been dramatically decreasing since 2000, approximately the same time cell phone use became prevalent. In the study, researchers looked at the brain activity and behavior of 112 participants as they performed various tasks like web browsing, using social media, and using multiple screens while online. They interacted with several different types of devices, media, and tech, including television, phones, social media, email, and the internet. They found that in 2000, our average attention span was 12 seconds. And within only 13 years, 4 seconds were shaved right off. In 2013, the average human attention span was only 8 seconds. Now remember, that's from a study that was published 5 years ago. These days, with all that's going on in the world, you might find it even more difficult to stay focused. Problem solving, decision making, or the ability to recall information might all seem harder than normal. And that's okay. You're far from alone in this struggle. Unfortunately, recent research points to an easy, all-natural solution that can help you increase concentration and get back on your game. And it all has to do with music. Today I'll reveal which type of music works best for certain tasks. To do this, we need to talk about the different types of attention. Now, interestingly, the researchers in the Microsoft study point out that attention is much more than how long you can concentrate. It turns out that there are 5 different types of attention. The first is called focused, and that's your basic response to things you see, hear, smell, think, and feel. The next one is called sustained, and that's directing focus on an activity for an extended period of time. The third one is called selective, and that's selecting and attending your focus to one thing, even when distractions are present. The fourth is called alternating, which means switching your focus and jumping from one task to another. And then the last one is called divided attention, which is simultaneously directing focus towards multiple ideas or tasks at once, also known as multitasking. Now, knowing which type of attention you want to improve will be helpful, especially when you're relying on the power of music. And to do that, it's imperative that you choose the right kind of music for the job. Let's look at the research on this. So in a 2019 study just published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, researchers set out to see if music helps or hurts personal performance. They assigned the participants tasks with varying levels of difficulty. The participants then completed them in silence or with different types of music which varied in complexity and volume. Here they found that more complex music was helpful in simple or repetitive tasks. Elements of complex music include lyrics, many different instruments, melody changes, or fast tempo. They found that this type of music helps break up the monotony or lack of engagement associated with the task, enabling you to stay present and attentive. But for difficult tasks, they found that this type of complex music generally hurt performance. Instead, they suggest simple music for challenging tasks that require more mental resources like memory or reasoning-based activities. Simple music includes 1 or 2 instruments, a slower tempo, and a simple, relaxing melody. They did note for very difficult tasks, sometimes no music may be best. They suggest that it really depends on the task. Now, personally, when I write, I love to listen to simple music or to nature sounds. Both of them really do help me to block out the distractions in my house. Though maintaining attention in our increasingly distracting world can be tough, music can be a powerful partner in helping you get things done and keeping your cognitive abilities sharp for years to come. Remember, each of us are built and function differently, so what works for one person may not work that well for you. I challenge you to experiment and see for yourself what type of music, if any at all, helps increase your focus. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you did, please remember to rate and review us. That really helps us get the word out about the Sound Health Podcast. Well, that's it for today. I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to come see us on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search Jim Donovan Sound Health.